this is McFool, this time with a review for the Battle for Los Angeles video game. This game is published by Konami and developed by Saber Interactive. This game was made in under 6 months, and it's only available on Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network, or by download on PC. So the question is this worth the price point of 800 points / $10? I'll start off with the good. The environments in this game are pretty detailed. There's plenty of objects, and there's a nice variety to the suburban scenery. Makes it look lived in. There's some parts that actually look like the set pieces from the movie, so I thought that was pretty cool. There's a few nice set piece moments, from having a gigantic sign on the highway fall down and collapse and crush some guys, a jumbo jet crashing overhead, etc. There's 3 different difficulties and some unlockables to increase the replayability. This includes there's a big head mode that makes the aliens just have bigger heads. Kind of a stupid callback to games of the 90s. I forget what the other ones are, but they're not great, but it's something else extra. And the core combat, while maybe a little bit mindless, is still pretty fun. It basically requires you to use cover because, at least in the beginning of the movie, these aliens do take a lot of bullets to bring down, even on the normal difficulty. On easy, not so much, but on normal and hard, you will need to pump a lot of lead into them. And taking cover behind the cars and various objects is kind of key, so it might be a little bit mindless, but still, I mean, it functions, and I had fun with it. Now to get on to the bad. There's only 3 weapons in the game. You have your assault rifle, a sniper rifle, and a rocket launcher. And I guess hand grenades, but for whatever reason I consistently forgot that I had those. There are some really, really terrible comic book style cutscenes which basically bridge the gap between the firefights, and these are poorly drawn, and oh god, I skipped them every time. There's no good voice acting either. None of the actors from the movie are reprising their roles here. And that wouldn't be a problem if the people that were taking up the roles of the characters in the movies were actually good. And unfortunately, they're not. There isn't any multiplayer either. This seems kind of like a missed opportunity to me, because since there's always some sort of AI teammate with you throughout the entire game, to just add a little bit of co-op would have definitely added to the replayability of the game and definitely increased the fun factor. This game, the game only loosely follows the plot of the movie. It basically distills a 2-hour movie down to the action scenes and a little bit of attempting to fill in the plot in between. And some characters die, some characters from the movie aren't in the game, and the movie is obviously the superior product. I have seen the movie, and I actually saw it before I played this game. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend going and see it. It's a pretty good alien invasion movie. But that's besides the point. This leads me to the last negative about this. It's a really short game. You can beat this on normal in a little under an hour. So yeah. Even with the 3 difficulties, so maybe that's, I don't know, a little under about 2 hours to complete on all 3 difficulties, and that would get you all the unlockables. And maybe play one more for kicks and giggles, but so not real long. In the space of maybe about 2 hours, 10 minutes or so, I got all the achievements for this game, 100%, and was able to play through it 3 times, no problems really. So, yeah. This is basically a case of it's up to the buyer's discretion whether this is worth $10 to you. I mean, you can either, like I said, I recommend you go see the movie. It's definitely better. It's, as far as, having a good plot, just overall, it's the better product. So, you could either pay $10 to play this, or you could pay $10 to see the movie again. It's up to you. So, a 400 point to 560 point price range, which basically would have been $5 to $7 price range, would have been better, but what do you do? So if this goes on sale, maybe consider getting it. that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.